Welcome back to my channel, it's Garrett Gaudet, and today we are listening to another Swedish House Mafia song, and it's brand new music for the second time in the same week after not hearing anything for 9 years, and this track is called Lifetime. If you're here for my last video, I listened to Swedish House Mafia, It Gets Better, that was released last Thursday, and it's definitely grown on me. I don't mind it, I like it. After further review and listening to it probably at least a dozen times, it's not bad. This is still my favorite part. I think it could be a really cool tech melodic house remix, but it currently is not. So let's get into it. This song is called Swedish House Mafia Lifetime with Dolla and 070 Shake. I was practicing how to pronounce that, and yet I still kind of mess it up. So here we go. It's a 3-minute song. And again, I'm going to kind of cut it up, split it up so the Mafia does not come after me for the copyright stuff. So here we go. Second new track from Swedish House Mafia in this new era of SHM. Let's go.
Take my hand, follow me to a place, follow me.
That was great. I really like that. I think that's gonna be a huge hit. It Gets Better, I think, is definitely more of a club track, DJ Tool kind of track for Swedish House Mafia, and I really do think they'll release some sort of festival version or club mix or something that will kind of elevate that track even more. But this is definitely, I think, gonna get a lot of airplay. It's really great. I really like it, and it's cool to see Swedish House Mafia's new era kind of evolve into what their album's going to be, because there's the sounds they're putting together in these two tracks are really like different. And I said that in the first video, but you can see the progression from track to track already, and it's so impressive to see just the shift from It Gets Better to Lifetime. I like it. I think it's definitely a little more airplay friendly than It Gets Better, obviously, but I think this song deserves the hype. It's good. I really like it. It's vocally, it's done really well, and I really do like the intro and outro. Like, this is just a cool vibe. Like, that's just a really cool, I'm gonna call it a pop song. I like it. I like it. It does give me some Daft Punk vibes, especially Daft Punk's collaboration with The Weeknd. Swedish House Mafia is signed with The Weeknd's manager, I believe. I'm impressed. I think the first track kind of got you climatized to the new SHM, new Swedish House Mafia. But this is definitely a sign that they are ready to bring it. And I don't know when their next release will be. We really didn't have any indication when the first track came out that there's new music coming in like 5 days later. Yeah, no, I think this will be in a lot of playlists this summer. I think it's a nice summer track. Definitely a good follow-up to their first single from, I'm assuming, their new album, Paradise Again. Let me know what you think. It's definitely very different from It Gets Better. I think it definitely got better, to play on that joke that I had in the first video, and a lot of people have been saying online. I think it's hard to say that this is a bad track. It's definitely produced differently. I do think It Gets Better is a club track, and this is for radio or streaming. Same thing. They performed it on The Tonight Show last night. Yeah, a great follow-up to It Gets Better. I'm a fan. I think this gets at least 2 thumbs up for me, because that's all the thumbs I have. But I'm happy with Swedish House Mafia. Again, my first reaction to It Gets Better was very mixed. But the more I listen to it, the more I like it. And hearing all these 2 tracks on the album, I think is going to make for a really great album. And we only have 2 tracks that have been released, and the album is not coming till later in the year. So it'll be interesting to see how much new music we get on this first album, how much new music is released before the album comes out, how many singles they'll put out. But I think this will be a song that will be played on the radio, and maybe their most airplay since Don't You Worry Child, which I still hear on the radio. The one time I didn't plug in my phone and put it on Spotify, I did hear it on FM radio in my car, so that was kind of cool. And it just kind of is this cool connection that I have with Swedish House Mafia, where they just appear everywhere in my life. So if you want more reactions and more first listens, make sure to subscribe to this channel, Garrett Gaudet, and let me know what you want me to listen to next. There's a lot of great music that I want to listen to yet. I still have not listened to Tiesto's new Alias for West new single, which this is probably going to be the next video on my channel, because I am very anxious to listen to that track, as I am a big fan of this Alias, and just everything that's going on with music right now. I think there's a lot of producers doing a lot of exciting things. I'm excited for the rest of their new album, the tracks they'll be releasing, and what's to come from Swedish House Mafia. But again, this is Lifetime, and this is the end of the video, so I will see you next time.